Hey, friend. Over here. It's good to see you again. May it help you in your endeavor. See you real soon. don't mind if I do.
İlk namusu